Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the productivity tricks on OPPO Reno 14. Okay, so let's open up the settings. Now let's scroll down all the way down until we find accessibility and convenience. And in here we have windows and gestures, and in this video I'll show you the split view, the smart sidebar and the floating windows, because they are the things, those three things are the features that can help boost our productivity in the best way. So let's begin with the split view. Split view basically is the split screen mode. Thanks to that, we'll be able to open up two apps at the same time, and it will be really easy to multitask. So we have three ways how we can enter this mode. We can use it from the swipe up, from the split view, or from the recent task. Let me show you all of the options. So first we need to select the first app that we want to open in the split view. In my case, let's say that it will be the notes. And now let's begin with sliding the first option. So simply slide to the upside and now release to enter the split view. Now select the second app that you want to use. In my case, it will be the calculator. And now, as you can see, both of the apps opened in the split screen, in the split view. And thanks to that, we can easily multitask. On the bottom, we have calculator, and on the top, we have the notes. And it is really easy to use both of the apps at the same time. So I can easily create a new note. I can start noting, and I can now quickly switch into the calculator and start counting. Pretty cool thing. When we hold this bar in the middle, we can adjust the size of the apps. So now simply the calculator is bigger and the notes are really small. It of course works in the other way. When we click on this bar, we can swap sides, just like that. Or we can save this as an app group, and now it has been saved as a shortcut. So you can see that it is right in here, and now I can quickly open them up, open those two apps in the split view. So now we have a shortcut for those two apps. Pretty cool thing. So that's how we can open the split view from the from the swipe up. To open up the sidebar, slide to the left side from this small bar that is right in here. And now, also when it comes to the sidebar itself, in here we have a lot of apps that we can use. If you click on the edit, you can add more apps to it, right in here. And when you open, actually, let me describe that later. Let's stick to the split view. To open up the app from the in the split view from the sidebar, simply hold on the app and now release. Now simply select the second app and they open in the split view. Pretty easy. And now the last thing, opening it from the recent tasks. So open one of the app, launch the recent tasks, now hold. My bad. Click on the notes, and in here you can click on the split view. And now again, select the second app. And now they have opened in the split view. Pretty easy thing. And now let's go into the floating windows. We can open the floating windows from our smart sidebar. So when I click on the calculator, as you can see, it opens in the floating window. We can adjust its size, also its place on the screen, anywhere that we want. And it also helps with the multitasking, because let's say that we want to count something, but at the same time we would like to surf the internet. So nothing is wrong with it. We can open up our Chrome, we can start surfing the internet, and we can also quickly type and count our stuff on the calculator, thanks to that it's opened in the floating window. Pretty cool thing. So that's how you can open up the floating window from the sidebar manually, or also you can do it from the recent tasks. Again, I'll launch the notes to show you. Click on the notes right in here and click on the floating window, and it also launches. Pretty easy thing. Also, we can always do it from the swipe method. When we are in the full screen, slide to the upside, and now select the floating window above, just like that. And boom, it also opened in the floating window. Pretty easy thing. Okay, so that's how it works. Also, pretty cool. And it can help us with the multitasking. And when it comes to the sidebar itself, in here we can click on edit and simply add more apps to it. So we will have like a shortcut menu into all of our necessary apps. We can also use the Gemini into our advantage, which is our AI. And it can help us, for example, to we can give tasks to the AI, and he will do it for us. Pretty cool thing. Let me show you a few examples. First, let's launch the Gemini by holding the power button. Just like that. And now we can use our keyboard to type our tasks, or we can use the voice command, as you can see. Let me show you that again. I'll launch it. And let's say we want to set an alarm at 3 p.m. because we need to do the laundry, for example. So we don't need to do this manually. We can give AI a task, so he'll do it for us. Set an alarm at 3 p.m. And name it do the laundry.
I've set an alarm for 3 p.m. with the label laundry.
Alright, AI says that it's actually set, but let's open up alarms, and as you take a look, everything has been successfully set. Of course, that's an example of the things that we can do with the AI. There are a lot of more things. Let me show you maybe one or two more. So let's say that we have a birthday party coming in, and we don't want to forget about it. So let's set an event in our calendar. We don't need to do this manually. Let's ask the AI to do it for us. Add an event into calendar and name it birthday party. The date is 11th of September.
I've added birthday party to your calendar for September 11th, 2025.
All right, due to AI, it has been done. And we can see that the birthday party has been successfully enabled and set. So that's an example how you can use the AI into your advantage, how you can boost your productivity and save the time in doing things. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.